back once again. What you watch? If you don't know, then the freaking intro is going to let you know. I'm about to make a lot of people mad. Yes, here's the freaking intro.
Yeah, TUBARS, too hard. TUBARS, too hard. Welcome to TUBARS by Uncle Briss. Album reviews, ain't nothing ill as this. Putting on for the tri-state, my state, home of Philly, even the West Coast they feeling. They shared in Bompton, Detroit they watching. Subscribe to the channel, they ain't even an option. International grinding, like it a comment. Ain't no acting Hollywood, he holler back in the comments. Putting out whack music is risky. Peanut butter artists get the skip piece. If you nice, then he rate you on a family scale. Underground and mainstream, he mix it well. Some reviews are so opinionated. On keep it real, like it or hate it. But how can you hate it? It's next to greatness. At Uncle Briss 30, do me that favor. Follow that, promise he'll follow back. Realest thing to hit the internet, haters swallow that.
Hey! Now do you know what the frick you are? If you don't, then whatever. Alright, so listen, last year this boy brought out an album. I didn't do a review on it, okay? A lot of people got a little bit upset with me, I guess, just because it's a part of pop culture. And so this year I definitely had to sit back and listen to the Weeknd's Starboy. Now last year, I wasn't too pleased with his album, and that's part of the reason why I did not do a review on that album. But I definitely am going to review this. So just stay tuned, alright? And at this point, if you've watched the show, you know what I'm about to do. Other than Starboy, I grabbed a lot of good music this past week. I ain't even gonna lie. So this is now the pickup segment for those who do not know, for new watchers or whatever, people that, like the show, people that don't like the show. Whatever, alright? My man Currency, in like fashion. In the past few months, at the end of the month, he's given us his Andretti series. So we're now up to Andretti 1130. I'm telling you, he got a lot of music just sitting in a vault or something, y'all. But this is good quality music. He's giving it to us. We appreciate that. Shout out to Currency just for being consistent and representing for the hip-hop culture. Then I was surprised to see this boy back, and I'm going to tell you, I'll be a little upset with this boy in years past, or I was rather, just for the simple fact that I think he's a really, really good street rapper, and he sometimes makes songs to try to cross over to the mainstream, and I'm talking about my man Mano. My man Mano is back with KOB Business. He's back to the street rap. You definitely want to make sure that you pick this up and support the boy Mano. And then it's a nice young lady. She brought out a nice EP. I'm talking about LMI or LMA or LMI, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the way that you pronounce it. But she has a nice little EP called Change, and it's a really, really good R&B kind of mixture of soul EP, y'all. So you definitely want to grab that. Then another surprise came across the board, and I'm talking about my man Akon. Now, we all know Akon, that commercial success, Locked Up, Won't Let Me Out. Yeah, that's for y'all who like to hear the uncle sing. If you don't, well, guess what? You heard it. He's back with Convict Cartel. I was very surprised. I really, really appreciate Akon. Sometimes, he crossed over completely, which his music, I wasn't real interested in a few years ago, but he does some really, really great things in his country, giving back to his community. So I really, really appreciate that about the boy Akon. And my man Cuter Question, shout out to Cuter Question, because he hit me up on social media. He told me about this boy. I'm talking about this boy Trail Mac. This boy Trail Mac has a nice album. You can get this joint on iTunes. And it's The Night Before Dawn, and it has a really, really dope track on there called, what the heck is this track called? I love this track. It's called Hot Pursuit. A track called Hot Pursuit. Please don't miss out on this track, if anything. Shout out to Q Question for putting me on the boy Trail Mac. Then we got what? We got Six Black, Free Black, and I'm gonna tell you this is a nice mixture of R&B slash hip hop. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those type of Drake, Tory Lanez, Bryson Tiller type of feels with a little bit of hip hop in there. I'm gonna tell you, he got some really, really good songs on there. Shout out to Black. You definitely don't want to miss out on this Free Black. And another young lady that I found out here recently, this young lady Ludi. She has a nice album, Elephant in the Room. I'm sorry, it's an EP, Elephant in the Room. Some really, really good R&B, y'all. Once again, you got to seek and search for R&B. I always say this in my tags or whatever, but real music is not on the radio. All right, that's why this show is created. And I'm going to just leave that there. Then we got somebody that really pleased me this past weekend. Now, I went to go see my man Bilal. All right, when Bilal comes to town, if you don't go see Bilal, then something is wrong with you. If you claim to like R&B and soul music, but neither here nor there. Johnny Popcorn opened up for Bilal, and if you don't know who Johnny Popcorn is, it's a really, really dope band. It consists of my man Hezekiah and the beautiful songstress. What is her name? She is so beautiful. Marjani, if I'm not mistaken, that's her name. She has a beautiful voice, and she's also beautiful. I probably said beautiful 4 times. What's that, the 5th time? Whatever. In any case, they have a really, really good album out called Totem Pole, and it's a nice mixture. If you like hip hop, if you like rock music, if you like pop, it's all of that just balled up into one, and it's for you. All right, it's a really, really dope song on here called Emancipation. It's very relatable. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this track. Please don't miss out on Totem Pole by the great group Johnny Popcorn. And somebody who came through the TUBARS, special guest, this young lady, also beautiful. How many times did I say that in this segment? Whatever. And I'm talking about the sex kitten who has now grew into and transformed into the Lycan. All right, and I'm talking about Lady Merc. This mixtape, the Lycan, you can find this joint on Gap Hip. She remixed so many dope instrumentals, y'all. She got a couple of the challenges on there. She got the Shook One challenge on this joint. She got this track called Murky Baby where she just destroys this joint. She did a remix with the boy Hollywood all the way up. That joint is crazy. What else we got? Oh, she did Nasty Girl. Yo, listen, fellas, if you don't hear this track, then you're doing yourself a disservice. Very sexy, very sensual, Nasty Girl track. And I was really surprised. A lot of people didn't use this beat, and it's a I guess it's not old school, but it's a throwback beat. And I'm talking about Gimme Some More by my man Busta Rhymes. And if you know this song, you know Busta Rhymes kills this joint. And Lady Merc does the same thing. Shout out to Lady Merc for giving us the Lycan. And guess what? I'm going to hop into this dope video, y'all, and I'm going to break down that weekend for you. Stay tuned.
About to hit him like, oh gosh. Soldier. October 6th, year 1992, my T-lady gave birth to the truth. While you was picking out your outfits for school, I was spending years of my youth right up in the booth. I rarely took notes, I never read books, I only wrote verses right on my bus rehearsing. I knew I had a purpose, niggas ain't wanna hear it. You turn them to believers by living out what you vision. I learned from my coach, always play your position. Learn from my OG, let's talking, boy, you should listen. These rules to the game was tools just for my mission. Same niggas talking, same haters fueling my engine. Mom and pops and give about my flow and skills. Swear to God, every talk was like, how this gonna pay your bills? Rapping just a hobby, son, why not have a career? Without this drive, they had no clue where my future was still. Plotting on my parents' mansion, success that they couldn't fathom. Manifest and keep your faith in these things will surely happen. See, Jay is well crafted, cut from the finest of fabric. Thinking of a model chick while right here on this ratchet. The master hoes don't give a about you following goals. See, they just wanna see that you have it, and well, I ain't got or bust some Weed in a baggie, and I came from nothing and made my own, and that's the reason I'm savage. Back in high school, I had made an appearance and told them niggas this was my turf for the taking. I'm here and they hate it. Choke up before their eyes, they just stared in amazement, thinking, damn, soldier next up. That boy gon' finally make it, nigga. Money, cars, cold, never gon' change me. But with all these risks I took, I deserve me a bracelet. I've been at they throat so long, shit, I deserve me a necklace. And with all this drive I had, I deserve that new Lexus. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. OMG.
And I'm back. Yep, I'm still here. Welcome to the second freaking segment of TUBARS. Listen, my man The Weeknd. I was put onto this ball in 2011, as hard as it may be, probably 2010 to be quite honest with you. As hard as it may be for some of y'all to believe, a lot of y'all just got put on to him, in the past years. But I really used to enjoy The Weeknd. All right, House of Balloons, Thursday, Echoes of Silence. Like all of these to me at that time was not being done. That sound rather was not being done as much as you hear it today, and it's a shame now that when you get famous or people find out about you that you have to make albums like Beauty Behind the Madness, because that, in my opinion, was horrible. It was trash. And that was the reason why I did not do a review on that album, because I was so pleased with The Weeknd in them earlier years. You know what I mean? He was talking about love and lust, and as bad as it may sound, drugs influencing the way that he felt. His cover art on House of Balloons was just so dope. You know what I mean? So to me, it was something new. It was something different. My man was connected with Drake, and when I found that out, I knew that things were going to turn a little bit, but I didn't know that it was going to go this far. So now we're up to Starboy, and I'm gonna tell you, when the first time I heard that song, I saw the video, and I really enjoyed that song. The album, of course, we know it's called Starboy. It features Daft Punk, and I really enjoy that track. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That track, it's not saying that it was House of Balloons-esque, but it was still a good track for The Weeknd when I thought that he had completely, just sold out. Then we got Party Monster, and in this particular track, I can tell you that I love the beat on this track. How he just goes through. He telling us, how he needs a girl that's basically into what he's into. So I do like that track. I'm not gonna lie. Then we go into False Alarms, and that was just false for you to even put out, sir. I'm sorry. Skippies. Then we got Reminder, and I really dig this track. I ain't gonna lie. He goes through his accolades. He talks about the biters. A lot of people have really destroyed his sound, his sound from a few years ago. A lot of y'all out here biting it. So I really appreciated that. I ain't even gonna lie. That track is just a little reminder for everybody. So shout out to The Weeknd for staying on track. Then we got Rockin'. I rock right past that, John. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Skippies. Then we got Secret. You could have kept that a secret, bro. Skippies. Then we got True Colors. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Back to what we supposed to do. I love this track. R&B track. It's real R&B. Nice, slow. A nice feel. Talking a little bit about, listen, this is, we just now starting to get to know each other. Show me your true colors. You know what I'm saying? I love that track. I would be lying if I said that I didn't. Oh, just show me my true color. All right, whatever. Then we got Stargirl. And this is what gets me upset. because this is the best freaking song on the whole album. And it's just an interlude. It sounds just like Portishead. If you don't know who Portishead is, you definitely want to go grab some Portishead, and Portishead Dummy. But Beth Gibbons could have started spitting on this, and I would have just been in ecstasy. All right, but I love that Stargirl interlude. It should have been a whole song. Weeknd, if you got it somewhere full length, give it to the world, fam. Then we got Sidewalks featuring Kendrick Lamar. Come on. You front on this, you just fronting on your life. Kendrick Lamar destroys this. Yes, I said it. I really, really enjoy this track. You know, the meaning behind it, you know, being from the streets and all of that. I love it, but Kendrick Lamar just takes over the track, and I love it. Then we got 6 Feet Under, and I was surprised because y'all know, if you watch my show, I despise Future, but I really, really enjoy this track, y'all. I love the concept about a chick, you know, really not caring, and all she cares about, you know, is getting the money and all that. It sounds a little bit like a go-go dance type of joint, you know, like a joint your hair in a go-go club or a strip club. But I really, really enjoy that joint. Then we got Love to Lay, man. It's a nice track about, I guess you want to call it, about no commitment. You know, he has feelings, but you know he doesn't want to get hurt. Just because of, you know, the physical attraction that he has. I love the chorus. I love the groove in the chorus. So shout out to Weeknd for Love to Lay. Then we got Attention, and another nice concept of a relationship, you know, based on a woman really wanting to be with him, just because he's ignoring her. And how many times have we been through that, fellas, or you know, women too, you know, somebody ignoring you, now they all over you. I mean, you know. So I really, really like that. We got Attention. You know, I like the concept. I'm sorry, my bad. Then we got Ordinary Life. All right, and Ordinary Life is a nice concept about you know, sinning and wanting to do right, man, and you know, really, he has no feelings, and that's not ordinary for a person. So that is a track that is something different. You know, I really, really enjoyed that track. We got Nothing Without You. He's just basically telling a woman that he'd be nothing if she left him. So I like that track. This album actually gets, you know, a little bit better toward the back end. We got All I Know featuring Future. Nope. Skippies. We got Die For You, and this is one of the better songs on the album. You know, he's telling this woman how, you know, he's trying to leave her, but she's really, she's too good for him. He tries to manipulate the situation, and how, you know, he'll die for her or whatever. I really, really enjoy that track. And then we got on the back end, the last track, I Feel It Coming. I don't really like this track. I will say this. It kind of sounds, you know, kind of like Michael Jackson-esque. You know what I mean? But it wasn't really something that I really, really enjoyed, on, you know, for it to be the last song. So I'm going to rate Starboy. I'm going to get off of y'all nerves. You know, it's not horrible. It's not as bad as the Beauty Joint. But I still had to give this my cousin. Thank y'all for watching TUBARS. Peace. I'm out of here, y'all.